It's victory after victory after victory 4 times. I can get used to this, man. And listen, you know what? I'm not going to waste any time tonight. I'm going to get right to your phone. Let me go see what's going on up here because it's late night and I want to hear what you wanted to say. We'll do Tuesday night SmackDown, but right now, let's just jump on the phone and squeeze right now. Keep it brief. No. After 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to have to say goodnight. But, get it in. Hey, Mark! Mark!
I'm with the man, the myth, the 49ers, the 4-0 49er fan legend, Ronbo Sports.
Oh, it's a glorious night, ain't it, Mark?
Yeah, man.
Think I was.
Hey, man.
Word.
I'm excited, Ronbo. From the jump, it was on the cracking, Ronbo. Real quick, I know we ain't got a lot of time. Whoa. We found out what Nick Bosa likes. That's to shut a mother up. Oh, he loves to shut somebody up. That's what Nick like. Giving somebody, allow my quarterback Nick ready to shut him up. We seen what he like. He likes to shut somebody up.
He is healthy, and he is scary.
Oh, man. We thought we saw Nick, but we ain't seen nothing.
I knew it. They said his ankle's hurt. Man. His ankle ain't hurting now. And Baker Mayfield knows his ankle ain't hurting. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, man. And you know what else, Ronbo? I was really down on. I'm still not with Coleman over Breida, but Coleman earned my respect in regards to he does deserve some touches. Yeah. I will say that. I do not like him over Breida, but he definitely earned my respect in regards to touches. He gets some touches.
True. I don't think he is ranked above Breida. If anything, they're running neck and neck in Kyle's system because Breida is outplaying Coleman by miles, and that's saying something because Breida is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it took Coleman a while. I was getting frustrated. I noticed he was getting snaps and a little bit more snaps than I would have liked, but then he eventually broke one, so I kind of shut up after that.
Yeah, he can play.
All in all, I'm good, man. I'm excited. I'm happy, Ronbo. I know you're gonna keep it short. Man, I just wanted to call in and celebrate, man. We looking good, fellas. Hey, keep it humble. Everybody out, let's keep it humble. Let's keep humble, but let's celebrate right now, though.
We got every right to. We're 4-0, and look forward to the rankings as they're going to try to do. I know they're going to try to make a way.
Oh, man.
Chicago Bears are not better than the 49ers.
Jimmy didn't impress me tonight. What's the Bubba, whatever his name is? He didn't impress me. Dude, he was 20 for 28. What quarterback doesn't have a bad throw, so he would like to have come back? But he was 20 for 28. What else do you want from the man? So they still finding reasons now.
Oh, yeah. And mostly it was about the run game anyway. So, I said, there's another thing.
Right.
The 49ers were just grinding them up like hamburger. Let them grind them. I like Kyle for being smart. Don't force throws. If the running game is killing them, then keep killing them.
Exactly. All right, Ronbo. Well, man, I appreciate everything you do, man. I just want to jump on and celebrate. I'm be
Thanks,
listening,
Mike. And glad you got in, too. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow night on SmackDown to get some time. All right?
All right.
Night, Mark. Yo, is that Chris? Chris, Chris, where you at, fam? Chris in a place I don't know he's gonna be able to hear me.
Hello?
Chris.
Hello?
Yeah, Chris, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, hello,
yeah,
Chris.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you at the park?
Yeah, listen. Hey, this isn't Chris. This is Ronbo. Ronbo. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello?
This is Niner Mike. Ronbo.
It's Niner Mike.
This is Niner Mike, Ronbo. Ronbo, I've been trying to freaking get a hold of you. I've been trying to get a hold of you all night, Ronbo. I've been trying to get a hold of you. I'm using a different freaking phone. I'm using what the hell's going on, Ronbo?
I'm not sure what happened. I can't imagine. I mean, I'd have to see what happened. But it's okay.
Listen, I tried to Zoom you. I tried to call you. I tried to face. The only thing I didn't do was send you a telegram. That's the only thing I didn't say. The only thing I didn't say, listen, I don't have too much voice yet. Ronbo was absolutely amazing, Ronbo.
It was.
Ronbo was absolutely amazing. I wish I'm just walking out the stadium now. It was absolutely electric, Ronbo. It was absolutely electric. And, let me tell you, from the first play when when we got after it, and then when Breida broke that one, the place was just friggin' rocking, Ronbo.
Oh.
It was rocking.
God.
But listen. I'm gonna have some tea and some honey and some lemon because my voice is
It's cool.
I look forward. I'm gonna video call in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll video call in. Hey, listen, Nine of Faithful was in full effect tonight, Ronbo. Full effect, baby.
Loved it. Now, Mike, man, go ahead and get that juice, get that tea, get that lemon and honey, man. Tell you what, Night Mike, see you tomorrow night. Don't hurt your throat tonight, all right?
All right, sounds good, Ronbo. 4-0, baby, 4-0.
Yes. Night Mike.
Stay with Niners!
I love the way Mike. Uh-oh. The news on Juice is Kyle Juszczyk has a knee sprain. Pending further exam. I knew it was going to be a sprain when he hit the ground like that. I didn't see ACL tear, but I knew he's out. He's out for 2 weeks. I've had that before. It feels like you feel this cracking and popping, but the tendons are okay, but it hurts when you walk. It'll be sore, some kind of sore between now and tomorrow. Hey, Carlos!
Hello.
It's Mylene. It's Courtney. Courtney.
Yes.
Mylene's a little bit, and you're the mommy. Hey, Courtney.
Hey. How are you?
Courtney, can you imagine? I mean, I'm doing fantastic. Courtney, we're 4-0.
It's been awesome. Damn, I know, right? It's been good.
When was the last time we've been 4-0? Courtney, you know, it's been before 2000. We're talking 20, 30, 1990?
Yeah,
1990?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Oh, God,
Man,
it could mean something
this is our
special.
year. This is it.
Who'd you like tonight? Who was your favorite player, Courtney?
Oh, damn, man. It was Breida's first touchdown. Shit.
That was it, wasn't it?
That was a good one. That was a good one. But, man, he got hurt. Damn,
you know.
He got hurt.
No, Breida? No, Breida's okay. Kyle Juszczyk got hurt, though.
Yeah, he's fast.
Oh. And then, of course, did you notice Nick Bosa tonight? Was he fantastic or what?
I did.
God.
Yes. It was pretty cool.
And you can tell he's been wanting to do that for a long time. You know, that flag waving.
Right.
Yeah, because, you know, Baker Mayfield made fun of him when Oklahoma State beat Ohio State in an upset before they both graduated, right? So now you got Nick running around waving the 49ers flag. Yes! Payback! Oh. Are we going to beat the Rams next week?
Yes!
Yo, there you go.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, dude.
Gonna be 5-0.
Ooh. Oh. God, that sounds good.
Damn.
Courtney, we're keeping it real short tonight. Say hi to Carlos and call back tomorrow night on SmackDown, okay?
Yes, he had so much to say to you tonight. You know, he's with a friend right now, so he's
okay.
I don't know when he'll be back.
Tell him no problem.
Yeah, he had so much to say to you too. So
tell him we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back earlier. Save it. I want to hear it too. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be there.
All right. Bye,
All right,
Courtney.
Ronbo.
All
right. Let's go Niners.
Oh man. And I see Jovan Gray. He says, death and life lies in the power of the tongue. We will win the Super Bowl this year against the Patriots. The passing of the torch defense wins championships, and we have too much of it. We make teams one-dimensional. Jovan, no truer words have ever been spoken. I tell you what, I'm on that train. I need to see one more team get beat like that. And I'm going to believe this team, playoffs is definitely in the picture, ain't it? Niners! Trez for the Rod. Rod, get in here.
Man, how about them motherfucking Niners, baby?
Rod, I
Yes,
ain't
sir.
lying, man. I expected to win. I didn't expect him to clown nobody. Again, we gave them every opportunity. We had 17, I count 10, 16. I count 19 points left on the table again. Teams are being spared, Rod. But Rod, what are you thinking?
Man, it's like we talked about the other day, man. We needed an ass whipping, and we delivered. Mm-hmm. We whooped their ass. I mean, Ronbo, look, man. Man, we weren't supposed to whoop their ass like that. Like damn, that. I'm happy we did. Hey, I'm gonna have to damn do just a brief installment for Jimmy Ward,
yeah,
man.
You can get it too. And now it's a post game. Let me holler at you.
Jimmy Ward, congratulations, man. You look brilliant today. You know, I've been giving you a hard time, man, but man, if you can stay healthy, man, God dang, man, I love what I saw today. I love what I saw today.
He can play if he could just stay upright. Oh,
right.
Man.
And I mean, you know, to have him and Tavares Moore, you know, it's just, man, golly, we got a squad, y'all. We got to stay healthy now. We got to stay healthy.
And give Mosley some love. Did you see that play he made with ease? With ease, right?
I did. Yeah, he stayed toe for toe with Odell Beckham Jr. I loved it. And, you know, he avoided the pass interference too, so.
And that play in the end zone?
That's a skill set.
Bink. No, not today on my watch. Bink.
I love it.
Wow.
I loved it. It almost kind of took it back to that Crabtree, Richard Sherman bump in the NFC Championship game, didn't you?
Yeah.
You expected somebody to put their hand up and get the deflection.
Oh.
K1 almost took it home too, man.
Oh, man. That 50 better all back to the 50-yard line, right? I said, man, you know what? This team is ready to roll. They ain't playing no more. And the confidence is crazy. Rod, they know what they're capable of. Now, when they go into games, they expect a win. Good.
Man, all I'm talking, first play from scrimmage, 83 yards from the cheetah. From the cheetah.
God, he was jamming. 22 point something miles an hour. Cheetah was gone.
This is my last point I'm gonna make because I know we got a lot of people want to talk, man. But the Dante Pettis issue is gonna have to be fixed.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. He dropped one today. And I mean,
that was all him.
I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. Kendrick K-Born looked good today.
Mm-hmm.
Marquise Goodwin looked good today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Debo looked good today.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's more than I can stand. Rod, I'm going to see you tomorrow on SmackDown. Roll everybody through as quick as possible because we got to talk about it. But Rod, tomorrow night, boy, we go. And Michael McGlinchey, we go holler at him. But that's for tomorrow. But Rod.
That's what's up. Well, can I get that victory? Niners out, please, baby.
Niners! For the Rod!
Hey, shout out to the Empire. Shout out to the 49ers. Shout out to you, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam. I'm looking forward to hearing tomorrow, Rod. Oh, man. Let me see. I got a fresh look. Said, how about Emmanuel Mosley? I was just talking about him. Oh. Bink. Oh, you supposed to be OBJ. Don't mean nothing to me. I'm out here trying to build a reputation. Where? Right on him. Woo! Not a robot. Whoop that booty. I mean, exclamation point. Bosa is a monster. Not a robot. Thank you for the contribution, too. Oh, this is so much fun. Trez! One half of the beginning of TNT. Trez!
Hold up, wait a minute, Ronbo. Go on and shower us from the heavens with that red and gold.
I put that extra supply in here tonight, Trez. Oh, let it rain down upon us.
Let it rain, let it rain.
Oh, oh, oh.
Hey, Ronbo, I want you to do it like you normally do it, Ronbo. That defensive front four was getting out the Baker Mayfield like a bunch of wild, crazy dogs. Ronbo, let me hear you do the dog cry. Let me hear that. That's it, Ronbo. That's it. They were getting after that quarterback, Ronbo. Hey, I'm going to be the first one to say it, Ronbo. I'm going to eat that Robert Saleh crow right now. Okay, you have convinced me on Robert Saleh, okay?
Damn.
You will never hear me say get rid of Robert Saleh again. All right.
He had a plan.
You have to convince me he needed some players. He needed some players. So I'm done with that right now, okay?
He
I'm going to eat my crow now.
There you go, fam. You're a man amongst men, too, man. I'm telling you, Trez, you know what? It's going to get better. They're still learning. They're still doing little things that can be improved upon. Good Lord.
And another thing, though, Ronbo, even see like Jimmy Ward coming back. You know, when you're a part of something that's about to be great, man, everybody raises their expectations and their level of play to another. You know, they just and you know, you don't even think about getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, he can stay out there doing great things for the team. You know what I'm saying? Dante Pettis, I need you to get yourself together.
Please,
really
Dante.
Come on, man.
Oh.
You're dropping touchdowns, man. Come on, get
He could have had back-to-back weeks, Trez. Back-to-back weeks of touchdowns. There wasn't no way anybody's going to stop him.
I can't. Special teams, we got to work on that. We got to get this week. It's got to be all about special teams working on that in practice. That's got to get picked.
Trez, I'm glad you brought that up. That's Robbie Gould. Had he brought his waiting, but about a month or two earlier, him and Mitch could have got this snap. It was a long snapper too. You're right. It's a three-man. It's Robbie. It's a long snapper, and Mitch can't do nothing but handle a snap. I take it back. Mitch has nothing to do with this. He tried to get that ball in place as fast as he could. You can only go so fast.
Yeah, he did.
God,
you can only
go long
so
snapper.
Fast, right. It was a point. I think it was a 0.5 second, 1.5 seconds, and he had it down, but you know he couldn't get the laces turned all the way out. But it was cool. You know they just got to work on it. They got to work on it.
Watch Monday
morning.
And
the last thing, Ronbo, is this right here. I don't want to ever hear nobody else say, because early in the week, everybody was saying Tevin Coleman needs to sit this game out. Hell the fuck no. Like I told y'all, Tevin Coleman is never to sit down behind no damn body in Kyle's offense, because Kyle and Kevin go together. And you heard me say that, Rumbo, when they were sitting there talking about, nah, he needs to just, wait this one out. Nah, hell.
Yeah.
I've seen what this kid can do in Atlanta. I've seen it with my own eyes. So ain't no way in hell.
And I admitted it. I admitted it halfway through the game when Tevin started rolling up them yards. All right, Jeff, I love you, man, but I think Tevin, this is his job. I guess he doesn't come back to get it.
All right, Rob, I'm turning over to my partner right now.
All right, fam. Trez, I see them all. And the other half of the TNT Connection, he is Trey from VA. Trey!
Finally.
Yeah.
And for that national media haterade, I do mean finally. I told you we was going to take this respect, Ronbo. We weren't going to ask for it. We was going to take this respect. Shout out to you.
Hey.
Shout out to production.
Hey.
Hey, fam, hold on, ma'am. We'll click you in a minute. Hold on. Don't interrupt. Hold on. Stay on mute. All right, go ahead, Trey.
It's going to be a lot of people eating crow on the national media scene. Ryan Clark, you're going to have a nice piece of humble pie, buddy.
Oh, gosh.
Nate Burleson ate his a couple of weeks ago. Adam
actually,
Rankin
a month ago.
A little bit. Oh, we got a hit list of people that was hating on us that didn't know what it was. We turned Baker Mayfield into Faker Mayfield.
He is not a franchise quarterback.
It is what it is. I like the guy, but you know what? People need to realize one thing. You don't have 5 first-round picks on the D-line for no reason. Let me say that again. You don't have 5 first-round picks on the D-line for no reason. This is old school football. If you can run the ball, you can play great defense. It breaks people's back. Ronbo, did you enjoy that game today?
Oh, immensely. And I love me some Justin School.
Did we talk about, shout out to Justin School. I gave him a lot of grief. Mike McGlinchey, I'm going to let that go.
There's the boy.
Kids are listening. I know.
Oh, I know. But you know what? Smackdown tomorrow. Michael McGlinchey,
please.
But come on.
Here's what we'll say. Justin School has been above average, even better than expected. Shout out to you. I was very concerned. I will never slander your name again. Robert Sala, TNT owes you the biggest apology. We've done it before. We'll do it again. We got you some good players, but we also do not let it be unnoticed. We got you good coaches. Joe Woods,
true.
Chris Kasarik.
Yeah.
We got you that too, okay?
Yeah,
Complete
true.
defense.
That's true.
But, Ronbo, there's one thing that nobody's talking about that I really feel like needs the spotlight put on it. That damn Jimmy Ward. Damn, he had a good game. Oh, man, I can't. He got me. So, right here, another TNT apology. I'm going to do it again. Jimmy Ward, you
guys are all
right.
right.
Everywhere.
I tell you.
You're everywhere, Jimmy.
He can play.
You're everywhere, sir. The one thing that you didn't do that Tamar Moore's been doing, and it was terrible, with these bad angles. Jimmy was there. Even on the big play by Nick Chubb, they caught us slipping at one time with that Nick Chubb play.
Dub went and got his butt.
We're not going to do it long, Ronbo. I know you got a lot of people on the line. We're going to keep it moving. We just want to say shout out to you. Shout out to every single Niner fan. We've been waiting for this. I told you that gold rush was sweet. One thing I will say, Ronbo, TNT brought you that schematic advantage. I told you we were going to have a field day against this 4-3 because they couldn't set their A.
And you're so right. I got to remember, next week the Rams are going to put the 3-4. That's going to be a little tougher contest.
And we will have a Rams schematic advantage waiting for you, courtesy of TNT. We out of here, Ronbo. I know you got to go, brother.
Trey,
thank you.
Love you, man. I'll look for you tomorrow night. Thanks, fam.
Peace. We out of here. Hey, 4-0.
4-0. It's getting ready to be 5. I can't even wait to say it. Trey, have a good night. James, come on in, brother. James. I wonder if he's still. James, you still down at the establishment? Or are you at home?
No, I'm at home tonight. How you doing?
Oh, James, I tell you what, I knew we was gonna beat him, and I was supposed to beat him good, but I didn't know we was gonna beat him in dramatic fashion. We left 20-something points, so I was right in my assessment. But James, you was right in your assessment. We both had him over 40 points. If Robbie Gould and special teams people could get it together, they'd have had the 40 points. James, go ahead. This is your time.
That situation with Robbie Gould, it's kind of like it's coming from both sides, with him not being in training camp, working with Mitch, as well as, now don't get it wrong, Robbie's dead on, spot on, okay? I mean, dead on. But that long snapper is a problem right now, okay?
He'll be
because
tomorrow morning, watch.
Mitch almost, if Mitch wouldn't have jumped up to catch that long snap on that punt, the ball would have went right over.
Yep.
And then on every snap for the field goal, it's like he's snapping the ball too high. And you got to understand, with Mitch being a rugby player, you know, it's
kind of hands.
And it makes him a little frantic being back there with them guys running at him like that. You know, I mean, so they'll get that fixed though. But at the end of the day, I know we'll miss Tech maybe a couple of games, but at the end of the day,
it's a bruise, serious bruise too.
It's a bruise, but the thing about it, it can be corrected because all it is tight ends out and blocking, and we can dial it up. And at the end of the day, let's not forget, the reason Coleman did start is because you see how Kyle Shanahan can open up the playbook. Okay, we won't have Juice. Yeah, we won't have Juice for a couple of weeks, but guess what?
I hate that.
We'll still be able to kill him with that screen game, with those backs like Breida and Coleman running behind a front line behind a guard and a center and maybe a tight end. So we'll do it that way. But at the end of the day, I mean, man, listen, they are spot on monsters. That defense, man. Listen, that boy, if he could have took some of that money from them commercials, he would have asked if he could get a genie to make him like 6 inches taller, because he couldn't see nothing over them bigs in the middle, man. They were killing. And Nick Bosa, I wish I had his cell phone number because I'd like to call him. Hey, Nicky, how you doing? This is James, the dedicated Niner fan, part of the Empire. You know what Clay Matthews said about your mom, man? James, what did he say? Can I tell you, man? And just watch his expression afterwards when he gets on the field. He's like, he's going to take it out on Jared Goff. Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, listen, this team right now, this is good football to watch. I'm enjoying it once again, and it's like dominance from play one on both sides. I know you ain't got a lot of time. I'm going to sum it up like this. Justin School is really holding his own, my brother.
Ain't he? He's not hurting us at all.
Listen,
I got some questions about Mike McGlinchey, but Justin
School was getting it done, bro. Justin School was getting it done. And, we go out there against them tonight and 200 and something yards of close to 300 yards of rushing. Okay?
Yes.
I think it's 270, 260, it's close to that first game. Remember, this is not the first time we did this. We did this in the Bengals game, remember?
It was Bengals, yeah, because we didn't do quite as much running. Jimmy had to pass for nearly 300 yards. Jimmy passed for less than a little over 200 yards, maybe? God,
man, listen,
run him to death.
Nothing for nothing. Look at the points we left out there, which you spoke about. Dante Pettis, you couldn't be no wider open with the ball right in your hands.
And he hit him in stride, James.
Just keep running.
You know what?
Let's save it for another night.
We're going to do it tomorrow night, actually. All right.
Climbing. Okay, boy. I'm at peace. Thank you for what you do, Ronbo. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Niner Empire, this team is for real. We look right now, we looking to play 14 more games of football. You figure it out. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks, out.
All right. Yes, see you tomorrow night, Phil.
Blessed.
Man. All right. Let's see. Will! Come on, Will!
Ronbo. Check this out. I'm about to go. What up, Jersey Joe? I'm about to go in my pocket.
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the ATM, get the money out, and I'm gonna go to the Santa Clara Towing Company, and I'm gonna get the Jimmy Ward bus back out of there.
I knew it was you because we couldn't find it. We've been looking for that car for a long time. Will, thank you. We need that car back.
I'm going to the Santa Clara Towing Company and get the Jimmy Ward bus back out there. I'm gonna get it out, man, and I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm gonna give it back to you. And I'm gonna fill it up with gas.
Now that's saying something.
Man, look, man, he played a great game, man. Coming back, I'll tell you what, Ronbo, playing against the 49ers defense is like being in the pits of hell.
Ain't it?
It's scary, man. It's evil, man.
There's nowhere
to go. There's nowhere to go.
And it's gonna get better.
There's a demon right there to get you, man. This defense is, man. I think this defense right now is better than the Harbaugh defense during the Harbaugh era. I think it is, man.
I didn't want to say it, but I believe you're right because they're more athletic. You know, because Harbaugh's guys were just tough, beat up dudes, but these guys are fast. Woo!
Another game, Ronbo. Another game tonight and 4 turnovers. We probably got at least 12, 13 right now.
Yeah.
We should be leading.
That's a good stat to check on, though. Man, the 49ers ain't playing. They took Odell, undressed him as he tried to be the hero. Give me the ball.
Man, it's crazy, man. You got all them Pro Bowl receivers on the Cleveland Browns, and they couldn't do nothing with us. Cause the front seven is legit. It's top notch, man. It's upper echelon. I'm telling you, man. Can't nobody do nothing with this defense.
You're right.
Can't nobody do nothing with this defense, man. And then you talking about offense, Matt Breida, first play of the game. Damn. Yeah, man.
Over 20 miles an hour, 22 point, almost 23 miles an hour.
That was the cheetah. That was the cheetah, man. That was the cheetah. Y'all saw it tonight. That was the cheetah. And then you got Tevin Coleman, man. Tevin Coleman, bro.
He made his return.
If anybody said anything bad, about Tevin Coleman, you don't know football. You don't need to call in no more. You just need to just sit down and just sit in the dark and just sit in the corner and cry.
Just talk to yourself.
Don't ever mention nothing about Tevin Coleman again. I told you, man. Tevin Coleman is one of the best backs in the league. He might not be up in the ranks like that, but the dude is a beast, man. Y'all saw that tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Jimmy G threw the ball with confidence. I don't know what the guy named Booger, whatever his name. I don't know why he's saying he was inconsistent. How the hell he was inconsistent when he was 20 for 29, almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And the running game was like it was.
About.
I got to see who you're talking about. I got to tweet him. I'll be tweeting all these dudes now, boy. I say, man, come on, man. Examine what you said. Think about what you said. You're hating. You're straight up hating. Ain't no truth to you. God. We'll cut it short tonight. For SmackDown, getting it all together, we'll do it tomorrow night, all right?
All right, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my
Thanks,
TNT fam. My player Ponder Dre, Trey, Big Show, Russo, Jerry Fresh, Red 49, hits all them guys. Shout out to the Nighthawk fan club, man. F Rams, F Rudy. Y'all, we coming at y'all next
week.
Sean McVay's peeing in his pants right now. And this will be a home game, even though we'll be in LA. But this will be a home game because we always flood the stadium out in red. And they got 55 points scored on by the Buccaneers, so we beat 31-17. They lost to the Seahawks by 1 point because their line weak ass missed the field goal, and they broke. All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. See you tomorrow. Woo! Okay, boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh! Let's see. Cody, Ohio, 85. He said, Baker had the longest streak with most consecutive games with a TD. Oh, I didn't really know about that stat. After tonight, shutting him down, now Jimmy G has the longest streak. I didn't even know that. Awesome. And he should have had another one, too. Dante Pettis. Dante! Oh, but Dante was a hero last week, so you can't get too mad at him, right? It's crazy. K-Boy.
What's going on, Ronbo? I don't even know where to start it, man.
You'll find a place.
We got a team. Man, we got a team. We got a team on our hands, and people just don't recognize how we set ourselves up for the season. I mean, if we go 500 for the rest of the season, we'll win 10 games. That's playoffs. I mean, we just set ourselves up nice for the rest of the year. It's going to be hard not to make it to the playoffs. I hope a lot of people realize that. I mean, it's just so simple math. And you can't see this team not going at least 500 for the rest of the season. We got a top 5 defense. If may be the number 1 defense in the NFL the way they playing tonight.
Hey, you know?
It's just unexpected how they just did these Browns.
I mean, just abused them. And didn't beat them as bad as we could have.
And I am curious to see what these national media people are going to say tomorrow morning.
I cannot
if they
wait.
hate a little bit, they just don't want to admit that they're wrong about this team. I mean, we're the last team undefeated in the NFC. I mean, I was just listening to the radio not too long ago, and they were talking about how the Seattle's on top of this division. They just totally forgot about us being undefeated, and we number 1 in our division. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
And with a straight face, Seattle's on top of this division. How in the world is Seattle on top of this division?
Yeah. So, and I can't wait till we play them because we're gonna if we beat the Rams, which I know we probably will.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't look good right now. It's gonna be out of us in Seattle, and we can beat Seattle. We proved we can beat Seattle over the last few years, even with a weak team that we had the last few years. So we got a defense now that's gonna chase around Russell Wilson. You know, it's man, I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting, and we finna get a lot of national publicity
on these national TV, these primetime games now, because they realize what they've seen. So.
And they should have flexed that game for next Sunday night. And I got to tell you something, K-Boy.
I know.
I
know they should have.
They really should have went ahead and did it. Since they're already favoring the Rams to beat us. They got us favored they got edged us out by, I think, 3.
Oh, my goodness. Well, they going to automatically get them 3 points because they're at home. So it's really a pushing game. You know?
Actually.
So
you're right. True.
That's really a pushing game right there. So they finally, and hopefully people going to bet on the 49ers. That's going to push the numbers our way. I'll be surprised if that number don't go down to like 2.5 or 1. At the end of the day, by the end of the week.
Right. Nobody's going to look at the Rams and bet on them. If I was in Vegas, Rams are favored by 3 against 49ers. You want to take that bet? Hell no. Well, I'll take the 49ers. And what's the over-under? I'll take that too.
We left points on the board. We should have at least got 40 points on them. They lucky, out of all the turnovers we had. And I don't know what Booger McFarland talking about with Jimmy G. Jimmy G looked good. I mean, he threw no interceptions. He threw 2 touchdowns. Should have been 3. A couple of penalties called back, messed up a couple of drives. So I don't know what he's talking about being inconsistent. I don't see it.
It's nitpicking, and they don't. And he doesn't. Booger doesn't appreciate the 49ers being 4-0. He doesn't like it. It bothers him. So it's okay.
And the only dark spot in the game was the special teams, and that's just a chemistry issue that we played out over the season. So that's gonna help. That's gonna work itself out. So I'm not really concerned about that.
Fam, we're going to see you tomorrow night because we try to keep it real quick and see how many people can get in because it's late. But, K-Boy.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. We're going to Tuesday night smackdown.
I'll let you.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah.
Yo, Charles.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Charles, you know what's going on. 4-0. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know where this is going, but I'm loving it,
Oh, well, I'm loving it too, man. I'm so happy that we man, I'm so happy to be so wrong about Nick Bosa, man.
Oh.
Because I was one of the Quentin Williams, I wanted the 49ers to draft him. I'm glad we didn't, man. He is unblockable, man.
Yeah, Bosa's, and they tried. They had 2 dudes look like giants. Huge dudes. And Nick was just running and stumbling over them dudes and still getting this job done. Woo!
Yeah, man. And he's got I don't know how much he benches, but boy. And he does, it's not like it's not just doing it against the Browns. Like, he's this way every week against any and everybody they put against him. But this guy, if he doesn't make the Pro Bowl this year,
all right,
man.
I forgot about that possibility.
Yeah, he's gonna make the Pro Bowl this year.
He sure is. He will. His first year as a rookie, just like his brother. Rookie of the year is very possible too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Defensive Rookie of the Year. If he stays healthy, man, and that's the key, staying healthy. And he is unblockable. He is, dominating. I'm telling you. And so I'm really happy. And I really wish that Pettis would have caught that pass and walked in. I know, man. I know. Blue hair and all. Blue hair and cats and all. I really wish he'd have caught that. I really wish he'd have caught that pass and walked in. But I'm really happy with the win.
You see Jimmy's face after he was so disappointed. This is not helping his stats any. And guys like Booger McFarland are blaming Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. But he get paid to say what he's doing, and he ain't that good at all. So I mean, he's the exception to the rule. I don't even know why they got him on there, man. They shouldn't have him on there. You need to replace him.
That's right.
And so
his brains is getting tweeted out right now.
Yeah, but regardless, man, I'm so happy. We 4-0, and we're gonna go. The real test is the Rams and the Seahawks. When we get past the Rams and the Seahawks, it's really gonna put us on.
Gotta get off us. We ranked
number 2. It's really
gonna
put us on the map.
Yeah. We'd be ranked number 2. We beat the Rams and the Hawks. Brady, they sit at the top of the heap, but that's okay. Because sitting right next to them, because I don't think they got a problem in Kansas City. I don't see them, unless they get their receivers back, they are kind of beatable, like any other team.
And the thing about it is that we, like, the offense, nobody can figure out the offense. And you can't figure out the offense. You can't figure out who the ball is going to go to. Man, this offense is so unpredictable. And you can't watch tape from week to week and figure out who's going to be the marquee play, who's going to be the marquee wide receiver or type. Man, I'm telling you, the offense is unpredictable. The defense is fast and furious. Man, we're going to do some great things if we stay healthy.
Charles, you gonna pull up? Listen, it's a short and sweet tonight, and I'll be looking for you tomorrow night on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, I'll come back tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Charles.
Ronbo, love you, man.
Love you back,
I'll
fam.
catch you tomorrow.
All right, looking forward. Have a good night. Yes, indeed. Hey, and Nana Robert says, I'm just so hyped. Love you all 4-0. It's our time. Thanks, fam. And see, when I read the chat, somebody said, and I knew it was going to happen, people are talking more about the Browns losing than they are the 49ers winning. Ray, what's up, fam?
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh,
Didn't I call it to you last night? I told you what was going to happen.
I tell you, man, you know what? I'm so tired of the disrespect. I guess we have to win the Super Bowl before they even say, and they'll probably give the excuse to whatever team we beat in the Super Bowl. Well, you know, they didn't have their best game. Oh, y'all just won't stop, will you? All right, that's cool. And the division still belongs to the Hawks. They've moved on from the Rams. Now it's the Hawks. 49ers are in first place, but no, it's the Hawks that lose.
Yeah, because like I told you last night, it's a QB-driven league. And because of that, they're driving the teams with the quarterbacks while we're dismantling them. I told you we were going to run the ball. I told you that defensively we were going to rattle Blake, and he was going to start pouting and getting frustrated. And that's what he did. And the scary thing is that we still didn't play in all facets of the game. So I felt like, you know, Jimmy G played conservative in the special teams. But I'm telling you that if this team gets a number one receiver, I like the young talent, but I'm telling you, I would take a fifth or a fourth and go get Emmanuel Sanders from the Broncos. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, you know, I just want somebody to catch the ball. You see, here's another thing that worries me too much. And Kyle's already told those guys, I need somebody to step up and demonstrate to me that they are the guy. I think Debo being a rookie, I give him a little time. Dante Pettis, I want to just slap him. And the rest of the guys, Marquise does his job. He's supposed to be out there to just terrorize the defense. He does a good job with that. But you need that other guy, others than George Kittle, to make them crazy catches. And Debo could be that guy. He needs a little more seasoning. Remember, he's only played 4 games. I got a feeling somewhere during the course of the season, Debo's going to demonstrate that he is the guy.
I think we're evaluating the talent to make a move in the next couple of weeks. I really do feel like we're going to add a receiver. I think that's what's going to happen.
But he'd have to come in and get the program. I think Kyle, it's like Phil Jackson in the NBA. If you come in late, it's going to take you too long to catch up with everybody else. So he's not going to make that move until the end of the season.
But if you got a running game the way you do, you can build that guy up because that running game is just unstoppable. You can run the rest of the season because you can go anywhere, rain, sleet, or snow, and run teams to death. We're going to do that. We don't need one back. We have 3 to 4 backs.
Yeah, but and also you invested some high round draft picks. You got your 2nd and 3rd round pick. I really can't imagine them making that kind of move. It would only stunt the growth of the 2nd and 3rd round pick. I don't see that. But AJ Green's out there. Will soon be because Bingo's going to clean house soon. So we'll see.
I don't know AJ Green. I think that foot is done. I think Emmanuel Sanders is the guy. I think you could get him for a 4th or 5th round pick. I really do. I don't think it's
maybe. If they think he can adapt, be interesting. We'll see. Fam, hey, we're going to cut it short tonight. I'm going to see you tomorrow night, and we're going to get into it, all right?
All right, later. Nation. One up.
Yeah. Night. Oh, man. Felix.
What's going on, man?
Felix, you know what's going on? Winning, ning, 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 ning. I can get used to this,
let me
Felix.
Let me ask the Browns this question. Do they want French fries for that 30 piece we put on them? We put that thing on them. We put that thing on them. We put that thing on them. Let me tell you something. And I was wrong about Bosa, and I don't know if he had extra determination because of what Baker Mayfield did to him in college. But I was wrong about him because I was hung on Josh Allen, but man, Bosa, that dude, can't nobody block him, bro. Oh my God, dude, man, couldn't nobody block him, bro.
Yeah. Can you imagine the Browns offensive lineman? They must have been frustrated. No matter what we do, he just keeps coming, coach. He just keeps coming. Give me some. Can we get a tight end out there? We can only have 11 men on the field at a time. Look at this 13. We need 3 more people to help us.
And I feel like next week is going to be worse. It's going to be worse for the Rams because Baker Mayfield is a little bit mobile, and a lot of those when we got sacks, he got out of.
Slipped out.
So he slipped out. Jared Goff is not mobile or whatever. But look, this is a good win for us. I do agree with the caller. We do need a receiver to listen. Did Solomon Thomas even play? So package Solomon Thomas, Pettis, and a draft pick.
What are you getting ready to say? Are you going to trade Solomon T?
Yeah, he can go. He can go. The only player that I think that would fit good with Shanahan would be Julio Jones. And if I was the Niners, I would call because me being here in Atlanta, I went to the game last week when they played the Titans, and they don't get Julio involved at all. And then yesterday, when the Texans put a 50 piece on them, I mean Julio was not involved, man. And I feel like, listen. Okay, our defense is stout, so why don't we go ahead and mortgage a first round pick to get? Because if we get somebody like Julio, he can really blow the top off our offense, and that's one. And I'm telling you something else too about George Kittle. You know what George Kittle remind me of? Right. You know how back in the day with Jerry Rice and T.O. to run after the catch? Yeah. You cannot arm tackle George Kittle. You cannot do that. And
bad mistake.
I've never seen a tight end do that. He reminds me a lot of the way he runs. He likes contact like Terrell Owens. And you cannot – Jerry Rice taught T.O. about the running catch. And George Kittle is doing the same thing as a tight end.
As soon as you make a contact, George meets you with a pad. Hits you that shot, bam! Yeah. Then he spins off you. Then the next man comes along. George just throws him out the way. George Kittle is crazy. That's why, did you see Debo tonight on that run he got? Same kind of player. Yeah. We got another one just like that. Yeah. Look at, and that's why you get to Hurd back. You got 3 grizzly dudes out there. This is why I don't think the 49ers are going to move on a wide receiver. It would be nice if anybody's eligible to play with Kyle Shanahan. It is Julio because he knows what Kyle's doing. But anybody
and that's what
else
I'm saying. Remember what I was saying? Okay, we're on Robert Saleh and this, that, and other because of defense. Well, he gonna have the best defensive scheme ever, but you ain't got no players. It ain't gonna work. And we got players this year, and his scheme is working. So the same thing with Shanahan. You got to get the players. You got to get that player in his offense to blow the top off and open it wide up. Because it's going to be certain games as to where our running game is not going to be hitting on nothing. So we're going to need Jimmy Garoppolo to carry us. But we need to have a big time receiver. But man, our defense. Okay, so the defense we had under Harbaugh was real gritty and real nasty. We're just fast.
This one is just fast.
We're not as nasty.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? They played some smash mouth tonight, though. That last couple quarters, they was smash mouth. Man, we're going to cut it a little short tonight. Let me see you tomorrow night, all right? Get a little longer.
Okay.
All right, fam.
Will do.
Appreciate you, Felix.
All right. Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
Hey, what did I tell you about my prediction?
Wasn't that fun? I was really fun. And we left points on it. It should have been worse. I will be glad when we iron out these little early season things and get into mid-season form. Omar, we're not in mid-season form. Yeah. Dante's not in mid-season form. This is the things. I keep wondering how good can the 49ers get? They can get a lot better. They're still screwing up. But they're winning in the process. Yes.
Now tonight, it didn't surprise me. The defense, holy, Nick Bosa. It was a statement game. I said he put on a show. That dude is amazing. And even when they were going to draft him, number 2, I said, I hope they get Bosa. This guy's special. Some people were like, nah, I should get the other guy, named Trent, the tackle from Alabama.
Quinnen Williams.
I forgot his name. But
Quinnen Williams.
Yes, I said, I said, don't get him, get Bosa. And I keep telling people, get Bosa. And they got Bosa. And I knew my life prediction came right. That guy is unblockable. I'm glad we drafted him. He's special. He's very special. And he's going to the Pro Bowl this year.
Yes.
And whatever accolades he will get, that's the Rookie of the Year. Exactly. That's a big question mark,
defensive rookie. He's a D-Roy, Pro Bowler. And if he keeps playing like this, he could become an All-Pro in his first year. This is ridiculous how he plays. Just in the quarterback's face on every snap. Oh.
Hey, the best thing about this is when he sacked Baker Mayfield, when 2 guys blocked him, he grabbed him and he planted the flag.
See, that's why I want to put a picture in front of him every game. Just hold a photo of Baker Mayfield in front of him. All right, Nick, just pretend that's Baker out there. It's Jared. We know that. But this is who you're keeping in mind. It makes him crazy, Omar.
I'm telling you, hey, I was going to say Tevin Coleman had a good game.
Did he?
I wouldn't hold on Tevin too much because I haven't seen him play really, but I've seen him play tonight. It's special. He's a good back. I like the way he runs. Mozart, he's good too. I still want Wilson Jr. out there. I like him too on the goal line.
I do too. I see. I like all our running backs. They're going to waive Wilson Jr. Well, maybe not. We can keep 4. As long as McKinnon's out, we can keep him. But man, Tevin Coleman did show me something tonight. Now he is rounding into form. Is more likely what's happening. But Jeff Wilson is still tough inside of 10 yards. I love him when they give him the ball. Bam, bam. He just keeps coming.
Yes. I'll keep it sweet tonight and short because I know you got to go and but I was telling you before, like the other 2 callers, we need to get a receiver in there on number 1, only because the guys that we have are young. Only because the guys we have are young, we need an experienced guy down the stretch. Yes, like Debo's going to be a star. I'm not worried about him. He's only a rookie, but we need a guy that's been in the league for a while, down the stretch, end of the game, and Jimmy got to make a throw. It's going to be to a top-notch receiver.
I want to ask you a question on that, though. Let's say you do pick up Emmanuel Sanders. How much salary is he going to command?
I don't know right now. I don't even know how much he's making, but you can get him for a 6-pack of beer and a 5th-round pick.
Okay, here's my point on this, though. The 49ers, as I say, have committed themselves to 2 high round backs. They got 2nd and 3rd round picked with 2 very promising wide receivers. As you can see, this program is about development. Now, we're watching these players turn into monsters right before our very eyes. I don't see them making that move. Yeah.
But the only thing is, though, like you maybe agree with me or not, but they drafted Jalen Hurd, right? And he was injured in college. And over the past few years, when Trent Blake was there, he drafted hurt players. And I think
Trent Ball,
there was an article written that we are technically drafting these guys and they come back and bite us. But I think Hurd will be back, though.
Yeah.
Definitely think he'll be back.
And Debo just needs a little time. He just needs a little time. We got to cut it short tonight, fam. We'll get it because I think that's going to be the topic of conversation tomorrow night anyway. Let's get into this tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, like go Niners 4-0. Remember what I told you. I want to see what they have to say in First Take tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Yes, sir. Hey, Ronbo, you have a good night, man, and I love your show, dude.
Thanks,
Take care, bud.
Appreciate it. Have a good night. Hey, Gibster.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you, Ronbo?
I'm 4-0. I'm feeling fine. Real good.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I like this so much. I get used to this.
You want to take a trip down memory lane a little bit?
Let's do that.
So last time the 49ers were 4-0, I was 1 year old.
Okay.
Did you know the 49ers have 800 rushing yards?
Uh-huh.
Do you know the last time we ever ran for 800 rushing yards in 4 games?
Probably that when you were 1 year old?
No, 1959.
Ooh, you were not even a consideration yet.
my dad wasn't even a consideration yet.
Woo!
Looking good.
These are milestones, and you can throw back to periods in history that indicate that the 49ers are on a path of destruction.
Mm-hmm. We're gaining that. We're gaining our identity. We're gaining, we're showing what our identity is on defense, showing what our identity is on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we can pick up a receiver come trade deadline, that would be helpful to someone that kind of give that spark at least. I don't think we need to break the bank, but there'll be plenty of guys available that are super talented. So I think we'll land a home run come around that time. So I am excited with the direction we're going. We are looking so good.
Or Wes Welker will finally pull Dante to the side, take off his belt, and just whip hell out of him.
Just whip him, yeah.
Dante, please stop.
We know he's got so much potential.
God, yes. Just concentrate, Dante. That had TD on it all over the place. Hit him in stride.
Oh, you wanna know something that'll give you goosebumps?
What?
Joe Staley was saying that the play that George Kittle scored the touchdown, he was standing next to Kyle Shanahan, and right before the ball was snapped, Staley says he heard Kyle go touchdown, turns around, and starts walking away before Jimmy snapped the ball, and then proceeded to throw it to Kittle. I was like, "Ooh."
Kyle, if this was Star Wars, Kyle would be considered a Jedi. This dude is. Whoa.
Ugh.
I love watching what he does. Man.
Absolutely.
Genius.
And I said, too, I said, if Kitchens tries to get cute, Kyle Shanahan will take him to school for all night.
Hey, worse than that, Salah. You see, Salah doesn't get enough credit for being brilliant, but his mind is not on the level of Shanahan, but that is a very smart man. You know, when you hear him talk, you can tell how cerebral he is and how in-depth his knowledge is of defense. This is why Kitchens never had a chance. And the way he was talking at that last press conference, I knew he had Kitchens. He talked about how pretty much his play calling is this, it's this, and this, and that's pretty much what the Browns are about. What does that tell you? He already knows exactly what the anecdote is.
Kitchens learned real quick his game plan didn't work when Sherman just flew up into the sky and just snagged that ball out the air.
Kitchens
took that right from him.
Yeah, he's in his lap. He gets 6 more weeks. If the Browns don't get to 500 in 6 weeks, he's out of here.
He's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be fired. Hey, fam. Let me see tomorrow night. We'll get a little more time. We're trying to see as many people can get. It's late night. It's Monday.
Not a problem, sir.
All right, fam.
Not a problem. Have a good night,
Appreciate you getting in here. Matt Gibster. And let's go out to Marin. Marin Mikey. Mike!
Ronbo, how's it going?
Oh, you know, Mike, this is just a wonderful feeling after much as we went through. You and I both know how much we went through, Mike. And now we get these glorious 4 weeks of the 2019 season, Mike. And that window's open until about, 2024 or so, 25. We got plenty of time left to get a lot of things done, a lot of football, 49er enjoyment. But you're assessed tonight.
Assessment tonight?
Yeah.
Dominance. Dominance,
Ronbo.
Offensive line played beautiful. Played beautiful. That 19-yard run that Tevin Coleman made was a beautiful run. He showed patience. He showed vision. And he followed his blockers. He followed Lakin Tomlinson, who made a key block for him. He followed Weston Richburg, who got out there and made a key block for him when he was pulling on the play. And Matt Breida, hate to say it, but that 83-yard TD run, I give full credit to Kyle Juszczyk for that. He made the block.
Most of the runs tonight,
Breida
Mike.
just took off. What's that?
Most of the runs tonight, it was juice. God.
Yeah,
And Kittle had one pretty block, too. But, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just, man, it was just pure dominance. Off in the trenches, this game was won. And in the trenches, Nick Bosa, and I'm not going to say, Ronbo, how many more times can people get on here and say, oh,
I'm sorry,
I was hoping we would get Bosa, but other people were saying, no, you and I was yelling, I was pounding the table for Bosa last year. I'm not even going to talk about that anymore. Look, the guy is what we knew he was. It was an obvious pick. They picked the right guy, and he's a man. He's a man. And with this defensive line, it's not just him. It's all these other pieces they got there that are getting it done. You got D Ford creating havoc. You got Buckner creating havoc. Eric Armstead, and they are causing turnovers, Ronbo. It's the turnovers and the work in the trenches that are getting it done. These running backs are playing wonderful, but you got to look at the holes that are being popped open, man. I mean, and these guys got speed. So once like Breida is so quick and so decisive, and he's got such good vision. The holes are being popped open. They see them. They hit them. They're gone. Quick. It's wonderful. I love it.
The Bobby Turner.
So I want to talk about real quick, too, about Jimmy Ward. I wanted to get Jimmy Ward in there because, man, no, I'm telling you, Jimmy Ward made 2 key tackles tonight on Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb had a big run he was busting out on, and Jimmy Ward had him. He was singled up on him. And it was the moment of truth for Jimmy Ward right there. Was he going to bite? Was he going to bite? And was Nick going to make a cut? No. Jimmy Ward showed patience. He stuck with him, followed his hips, and made the tackle. Then on another play, Chubb, they were down at the 10-yard line. He bounced off of, I think it was Alexander. Yeah, he bounced off of Alexander, was bouncing to the outside, and Jimmy Ward came in and made a touchdown-saving tackle. I mean, Jimmy Ward made a couple really good plays, and like Trey had said earlier, he's right about the angles. Jimmy Ward was taking the correct angles. Tavarius Moore has a lot to learn about taking the right angles.
And he'll learn.
So
he's got Dub out there. He can watch and observe, and he'll be better for it. Mike, it's good to come back and say something nice about Dub. Appreciate it. He's a good football player. He just can't stay upright, and we got to pray he stays upright. Oh my God, it's hard.
Rombo, I just watched with my eyes, and it all lays out right in front of us on the TV screen. Now, if you don't want to admit it, then don't admit it. But I will say what I see, and that's J-Dub, man, played really well out there tonight. It was It was a great team effort. I just love the way the trenches played, both sides of the ball. Don't worry about McGlinchey. McGlinchey's going to be fine. He made a few mistakes out there, but you got to remember, man, he was going against Myles Garrett a good part of the night. That's one of the best pass rushers in the NFL right there.
And also, he only let him in once. So I need to stop it. But he does it once a week. I just hope that Jimmy never gets hurt on one of those ones that he finally misses. But Mike, let's continue tomorrow night. I got a feeling we'll be talking wide receivers and trenches and give them their props, man. But I tell you.
All right. Sounds good, Rombo. Hey, you have a great night, man. Thanks for doing what you do. Shout out to the Empire, man, and we got it. 4-0, baby.
God, yes, and we deserve it, too.
Have a great night.
Good night, Mike. You too. Thanks. Oh, hey, Lewis!
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, Lewis, man, this is all about a celebration, man. I am looking forward to the hatred. I mean, this guy, Booger McFarland, is already criticizing Jimmy. This is going to be a fun day tomorrow for all of us. Watch these guys start coming up with excuses. I read somebody in the chat said, man, they're talking more about the Browns losing than the 49ers winning. What? Don't highlight and give them any excuses. They got their butt handed to them, Lewis. God. Go ahead.
Exactly. I don't know why everybody just seems to hate on the Niners. Like all this talk up to, the Niners are going to get run to death. All this trash bull crap ass. I'm just kind of heated because it's getting ridiculous. It's just like at some point you just have to respect the team. Like not every team in the NFL, stays bad for long, long periods of time, unless you're the Browns. But other than that, any other team that's a dominant franchise.
You know you want to say
come on. I mean, the Browns have been trash since 2000. It's almost 20 years in there.
Right?
Now, they're
wait,
fighting for 500. But
let's go back to our 49er fan that talked about the Rams. Same old sorry-ass Browns.
Exactly. So, like, I mean, I'm just being real though, Ronbo. Like they've been bad, but anyway, 5 first-round draft picks on the D-line, like that has to have some type of respect. Like just hearing that, it's just like, damn, these are all 5 first-rounders. Like we're gonna get pressure. So, Ronbo, I already talked about it. I already exposed the tackles. Bosa ended up doing what he did. I thought D4 was gonna get a sack, and but Armstead and Defoe, they made their presence big known. Defoe and Armstead both had a couple bat downs. So that's good to, see that they're active. Even if they're not getting in, they're still active trying to, swat the ball and stuff like that. But just a hell of a game by the defense.
Oh.
Jimmy played decent. Some throws weren't his fault, but he had Kyle's juice tech where after the Sherman interception, we probably could have scored, but we had the holding call after he had Juszczyk wide open, but I don't know why he was trying to throw like a back shoulder throw for some reason. Like
he threw it behind him, and Juice had to spin around. I know.
Yeah,
that bothered
Juszczyk
me.
had to spin around exactly. So it was just kind of like, oh, Jimmy got to hit those. But at the end of the day, he looked good. 2 touchdowns. I mean, the run game was working, but they'll always like to talk. And another caller, like you said earlier on, like it's a QB-driven league, and that's a fact. Like if you have a good QB, Russell Wilson, Hall of Famer, that's probably why. Right, that's why they're not going to give us that credit. But like I said, Jimmy, why if Jimmy doesn't have to throw for 350 yards, why should he? If we're rushing for over 200 yards,
then
if we have 2 backs damn near rushing for 100, why the hell do we have to throw? Like I don't understand. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like,
Thank you.
It's just the model. So it just to me it's just disrespect. Like we're paying Jimmy to be an elite quarterback, he's I still think he has some knocks in the rough off. He hasn't played a whole year. He hasn't played a whole season. Damn near. He hasn't played a whole season ever. So, just give him some time. Let him get into the, game speed. I still think by, week 8, I'm hoping to see, a more gunslinging type model from Jimmy. But even if that's not our scheme, though, it's not to throw the ball, 50 times a game. We're
I don't want
a balanced scheme. We ran for 35, but we passed for 31. That's balanced.
How many teams lose with the quarterback putting the ball? Didn't Jared Goff throw 68 times, some world record 2 weeks ago, and they lost? Yep. That's not winning football.
Well, I mean, look at same thing. Look at the Chiefs. Like they cannot start a ground game. Since they lost Kareem Hunt, Mahomes is literally having to drop back every damn time. If he can't make a play, then the offense stalls out.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. You literally have to be balanced, Ronbo.
You have to.
Because you have to keep the defense honest on either pass or running the football. Either way, if they key in on 2 things, then they'll peel it. They'll put their ears back and then they'll go after the quarterback if they know you're passing. But if you're keeping them honest, your offense will always be explosive.
That's the way it goes.
Either way, Ronbo, great win, 4-0.
Yes.
Shout out to my TT family. Definitely call in tomorrow. But Ronbo, 4-0, man.
Yes, indeed.
Where the haters at?
They're all over us. They're all over us, man. Tell you what, you look at the report. Don't look too much at what you see on the net because it'll make you mad. Enjoy this victory and get mad tomorrow.
Absolutely,
Lewis.
Ronbo. You have a great night.
You too,
Thank you
fam.
for all that you do, Ronbo. God bless you, sir. You have a good night, sir.
Thanks, Lewis. Looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow. Night. And there he is, JJ. Jersey.
What up, Ronbo?
Jersey. Jersey, you know what's up, man. Being the West, the NFC West leader.
Of course. I'll make it real quick. Let me get into something real quick.
All right. Yeah, AJ, something about your speaker. You sound distant. Is there anything you can do?
What about now? Can you hear me all right?
A little better. Right. Are you getting me something? And now it's a postgame. Let me holler at you. Hey, JJ, that sounded better, JJ.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
When you try me with a solid receiver like Landry, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me. Ronbo, 4-0.
4-0. Next week is going to be 5-0.
I know, man.
275 rushing yards. And what did Bosa have? How many sacks did Bosa have tonight?
He had 2, but he was hurt. Baker Mayfield was in a hurry up offense all night. Hurry up, Baker, give me the ball. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Exciting. Ronbo, and no one has said it yet, but the San Francisco 49ers, 49 wins on Monday night.
Right.
Finally.
Gosh, I forgot about that.
Oh, man. Robert, I'm going to make it real quick. Like I said, next week is another home game in L.A. Everybody faithful, everybody that's going to that game, rock red. Not white, not black, red. Let's turn that bitch out.
Make it, because she read a lot clearer. Exactly. Hey, SoCal, we're depending on you. Yes. All right. So true.
Oh, Robert, let's get this win. So, Robert, I'm going to get out of here real quick. Faithful, 4 down, 15 to go. If you smell what the Niners are cooking. Woo!
Judge,
know, Robert. Have a good one, bud.
You too, fam. Look forward to hearing from you tomorrow. Oh, man. Dre P. What's up?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing but a chicken wing, you know what I'm saying, on the string. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't done it so long.
You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit, they was talking Adam Rank, Ryan Clark.
Steven, I can't shut up, Smith.
Skip Bayless. Randy Moss, before the game, you predicted that we was only going to score 13 points, bro. You had us lose to 17-13. Like, what the F is wrong with these mother ever?
And but McFarland is still talking even after the game, Dre. What the heck's wrong with these people?
Look, Jimmy G was 20 of 29, but he should have been 22 of 29 with 3 touchdowns. First of all, that was a catch that Marquise had. The ball was, his hands was clearly under the ball, and he had possession of the ball. He didn't bobble or nothing.
Controlled the whole time.
Pettis also dropped that ball. That was a touchdown, bro.
Oh,
that
Dante,
was a touchdown.
he knows.
That man had a straight lane to the left side. All he had to do was run straight and cut to the left side of the field, and it was a touchdown. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look. He's doing basically the same thing that Russell Wilson was doing. When you have that great of a defense, you don't need to throw for no 300 yards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You throw for multiple touchdowns and don't throw interceptions, you know what I'm saying? And your percentage rate is above 70%. You're good. That's going to win us games.
And Beast Mode's running for a million yards every game. We got a running game. We don't need Jimmy putting the ball up 40 times a game.
No, we
That's
don't.
just stupid
football.
football.
We don't. We don't. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, man. It's bittersweet. I felt the same way as I did when we beat the Bucks and the Kello went down with Juice.
Scary.
You know, but at the same time, it's not as scary when you have the best blocking tight end in the league, the best, versatile tight end in the league in George Kittle. George Kittle is going to line up on the line and he's going to be motioned into the backfield and do a lot of blocking next week against the Rams.
And you seen that play he did today, didn't you? They gave George sweep. George is running down the field like a running back.
So expect George to be motioning into the backfield and blocking a lot. DeWelly had about 4 plays where he was blocking. In 2 of those plays, he did a pretty good job, but nobody can replace Juice. But when you have the best blocking tight end in the game and he's so versatile, that means that he's going to motion a lot back into the backfield. And DeWelly's going to have to step it up when we want to pass. And because when he motions to the backfield, teams can key and say, okay, they're about to run. But, you know what I'm saying, you can go play action, and DeWelly's going to have to do his fucking job to catch the ball. Excuse my language. But that's what's going to happen.
Please.
And then you're going to see a lot of 2 running back sets where Coleman and Mostert or Coleman and Breida are back there at the same time. And, hey, Levine Toilolo might have to, they might have to, deactivate him or turn Jeffrey Wilson Jr. into a fullback, bro. He has the body type.
Because Wilson's
he has
tough
the
too.
body type.
Yeah.
He has the body type. He's big enough. He's fast enough. I mean, you know what I mean? We're going to have to pull the rabbit out the hat. And,
Kyle Shanahan is the best at, bro, these injuries are not affecting us. We have drafted the best. I think we have drafted the best besides the Patriots over the last 2 years. We drafted the best. Look at this, Emmanuel Mosley, team captain, started 3 years, undrafted.
God, he looked good tonight.
Held OBJ to 2 receptions, 27 yards. Okay,
and you seen that play in the end zone, right?
Made a play in the first quarter. Perfect. Yes, sir. Made a play in the first quarter. Then you got Matt Breida, undrafted free agent, bro. Like, it's amazing. We know how to go out and get players. Justin Struhl was, I call him his nickname is Diamond in the Rough, bro. His nickname is Diamond in the Rough. They found, bro, I don't know how did he go undrafted for 4 rounds? I mean, he was drafted at the end of the 5th round, Ronbo. This dude only gave up 1 sack for being a 4-year starter. How was he passed up that much?
I do not know, Drake. But, Drake, we got to stop. We got so much to talk about tomorrow night. Tell you what, SmackDown's going to be too good fun tomorrow night. I'll be looking for you. All right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Shout out to TNT fans, Play Trace, Big Show, Jerry Fresh, Russo, Shay Lewis. My player partner, Will, man. We in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's pray for Juice, you know what I mean? Hey, grade one spring is 4 weeks, but it could be up to, 8 to 12 weeks, you know what I mean? So let's pray that it's a grade 1 and not a grade 3.
And not an ACL or MCL, yeah. All right. All right, Dre.
Not ACL or MCL. We're not going to speak that into existence, Ronbo.
No, that's what it ain't. That's what I'm delighted about. Oh.
Yes, sir.
All right, fam.
All right,
have a good night.
Peace.
Yeah. It's Dre. And now let's get quick. Israel. My God, I haven't talked to Israel in like a long time. Let's see if it's the same Israel. Israel!
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, brah! Long time no hear from you.
I've been busy babysitting my employees at Smart Final, man. They're slacking off.
It's sometimes to be like that. Hey, 4-0 to start 2019. Who would have imagined? Right? Good.
I can say the same thing, Rumble, because my old man right here, he's an OG 49er fan.
Yeah.
And I was watching it at the living room, and all of a sudden I keep hearing him screaming like, this is not a brutality, this is a fatality, because I've been seeing.
I like that.
I've been seeing Nick Bosa running from every corner, sacking Baker Mayfield and all this stuff, and I was just like, what is going on?
You know the history, right? Baker Mayfield came in with hatred. I mean, if I was Baker Mayfield, I would have said, you know what, guys, this guy's going to be after me, so I just hope you do your best. When you see him coming, at least let me know. It was like a vendetta. Bosa was pissed. I'm going to get this guy.
He's like,
the game,
what the hell?
I
was like, what the hell's going on with Bosa? Man, like, Bosa, are you all right, man? Are you just Baker did something to you, or you just kicked your dog, or what the hell's going on, man?
Hey, Israel, you know what happened, right? When they played together, they played in college, right? Ohio State got upset by Oklahoma. And Baker, he took the Oklahoma flag and went in the middle of the field. He just waving the flag around. And Bosa's probably been really pissed since then, right? So tonight, there's Baker. Okay, we meet again.
Oh, man. So, I was just watching the game, man. Like, every time I see Bosa just sacking Mayfield, and I was like, my mind was like, Nick's going to give it to you. He's going to give it to you. Nick's going to give it to you.
Ooh. He made him hurry on every throw. And do you see them big monsters they had trying to stop him? Them dudes look like they weigh about 500 pounds apiece. Bosa didn't care. He ran them. They're stumbling. They're falling. Bosa's throwing them out the way, giving them shots under the chin and going. If I was a lineman, man, back up. Y'all gonna get hurt. Leave him alone. I mean, is it worth it?
Isn't it Greg Robinson is twice as larger than Bosa, man? I was like, that guy is just like, passing Robinson like it was nothing. Like it was nothing.
Two of them,
like,
too.
Robinson, what's going on?
God, they're laying down on the ground trying to get their balance. Bosa's legs, his balance is so incredible. They knock him down. He gets to his feet immediately. He's on the ground. He's like some kind of a rabbit. He reminds him of one of those monsters they have on that island, kimono dragons. Bosa's on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
He's still going for the dude's leg. Bobby Maven's going to, look at Bosa. God.
Oh, man. Man, Ronbo, every time I see him, Bosa just like fighting out. Greg Robinson, and Bosa be like in the Friday after next scene, like freaking, like don't fight this shit, let it happen.
Woo, that was fun. He's healthy. He's gonna be fun. We got a little short tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night, okay?
All right, Ronbo, you take it easy, man.
You too. Great to hear from you again, too. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo.
Oh, man. Hey, Justin.
What up, my man, Ronbo?
Justin, man, just 4-0, you know.
Oh, that 31-3, feeling real nice.
Ain't it
Came out on Monday night, put up a statement. I'm finally going to be able to wake up at 6 o'clock, going undisputed. Maybe hear some good talk about the Niners, hopefully.
No.
Let's get
Stephen
off
A.
that,
Smith.
'cause I don't care about that.
No, but you know
I don't really care about that type of stuff. We got to stay humble, you know what I'm saying?
But
Keep
first
on eating.
take, you may say something different on first take. I have a feeling Stephen A. knows he's looking foolish. And one thing I know about him is he will not continue in the same path if you make a fool out of him twice. He'll say something different tomorrow. Watch see. But go ahead.
And Undisputed usually has Monday night on it, too. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say about this offensive line, Myles Garrett only had 1 sack. He's been dominant this whole season. Seems like we shut him up. And then Odell Beckham only had 2 catches for 27 yards. E-Man had a real good game coming in. We have Death Baby. You know what I'm saying? This is the things that make good teams. And I'm just liking this. I like how Kyle Shanahan is doing it. I'm hoping Kyle Juszczyk can come back and he can be healthy. I'm hoping it's not bad. Maybe he misses one game. I hope it's not. I hope he can come back in that Rams game, keep this thing rolling because he's a big part of that run game.
Huge part.
Him and Kittle are honestly the 2 biggest parts of that run game. I don't want to discredit what Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert, and Jeffrey Wilson Jr. are doing back there. They're all some dogs back there, you know what I'm saying? Get Wilson real quick, but nah. Those 2 blockers in this O-line you got to give them credit, and a lot of people don't give them credit to what the caller said earlier. So I wanted to say that. And then Nick Bosa, I want to call out, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to toot my own horn, but I told you yesterday he's going to have 2 sacks, baby.
You got it.
He should have had 3, honestly. I think Baker Mayfield's knees were on the floor, but who cares? He had his 2 sacks. He had 2 tackles
and
for loss.
disruption. So even when he threw down and fell down, it's still a disruption. So that's
5 quarterback hits. I haven't seen the pressures yet. Tomorrow when we hop on, I'll probably have the pressures for you. I'll talk about that. But no, man. And last thing I want to say, I just want to talk about this one thing Joe Staley said about how Kyle Shanahan called the touchdown before the play with who was it? Let me go to see who it was. It was to George Kittle.
Yeah.
He said, what's it called? Shanahan walked up to him and said, it's a touchdown. And then they got a touchdown. He just started laughing. And Staley was just like, what a badass.
Shanahan is a bad dude.
But all right, Ronbo,
Yo.
Shout out to the faithful, you know what I'm saying? Great team win. We're going to keep on eating. Let's get up to week 6. I'll be at that game. We're going to go. Section 211, baby. All right, Ronbo, thanks for this platform. All right.
Thanks, man.
Good night.
You too. Night. Oh, yeah. It's just too much fun. Hey, Tony. Tony.
What's up, Ronbo?
Tony. Tony.
How you doing, man?
Oh, I tell you, man, I'm doing great. I'm just delighted. With all the bad play tonight, the 49ers are so good now. They can make all kinds of mistakes, which will probably get better soon. They can make all kinds of mistakes and still beat a team to death.
You know, I was wrong, though. I felt bad.
How come?
I felt a little bad because I thought I said Jimmy was going to have 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, but Dante Pettis unfortunately dropped that pass. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, running it down their throats. They couldn't stop it. I mean, over 200 yards, over 250 yards rushing. Damn near 100 yards with two different running backs.
Well,
you giving Goodwin the ball.
You
giving
did have
Kittle
200
the ball.
yards. Both of them got 100 yards.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Brady
I know
had
he was
100
at
yards.
97. I didn't know if he saw it.
No, he got
I know
over
Breida
100.
did for sure.
Wait, I thought Tevin.
I know he was close. He was at 97.
He was at 97. I thought
he
he
just had that
got
one
that
play
100
where he
yards.
had like that.
Maybe. You might be right. You might be right.
He was.
Oh, God, Kyle. 3 more yards. Give him the ball. Well, you know what? That might as well be 100.
Well,
Brady
you know
got
what?
114. So 97, that's averaging over 100 yards each. So I'm
there
delighted.
was a play where there was like that -6 yards rushing, so that probably hurt him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. A hold. That's right.
But anyway, Nick Bosa coming through, man. He planting Baker Mayfield's face down,
God, he was
and then he
crazy.
planting a flag afterwards. He's finishing tonight. Do you think do you think the NFL will go back and give him 3 sacks because Baker's knee was down? They didn't catch that.
If they can do it later.
Is that something that they do? Do they do that? I mean,
I've
they
never
look
heard
at
of that happening
everything anyway.
before because nobody looked into it or protest. They did. But you're right. Baker should. You know what, though? It doesn't really matter. Baker felt that pain. That's all that matters, So that's good.
And Jimmy Ward looking pretty good out there. I mean, save that touchdown from. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
I did too. Ward's faster than people. It didn't look like he was moving that, but Jimmy took the right angle, is what it was. See, that's how you do it. Man, we got ourselves a good defense. That's all there is to it. I mean, these guys are going to get better too. They're not in mid-season form. There's still some screw-ups going on both sides of the ball. That's going to get better. It's only week 4 for the 49ers. That's what I love.
We got a short
best.
week this week. Short week this week.
Yeah. Well, one day.
And the best thing about it, man, is I'm sorry to cut you off,
No, go ahead.
Ronbo.
Go ahead.
But the best thing about it, people keep saying home game at the Rams Stadium. There's still not I mean, people like them down there. They got something finally, but they're not really established.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest, they weren't really established when they were down there to begin with, way back in the day. I mean, that's just being honest. You know what I mean?
There's too many things in L.A.
They weren't really the best product coming out of L.A. back in the day anyway.
Yeah, because the Dodgers have always
when
been...
they were the Anaheim Angels, they weren't really good.
No, that's true. But the
People
Dodgers
love the
and Lakers
Raiders.
have always owned L.A. as far as L.A. teams go.
It's like the Chargers. I mean,
Nobody
I
loves
never
them.
really hated the Chargers myself, but you're going to move a team that was your rival when the Raiders were in L.A. to L.A. Like, doesn't make sense. But anyway,
Larger market.
the Rams,
They think.
on a short week, man, we're going to win that game too, I believe. I mean, Jared Goff's not playing too good right now.
He's never played two. He's always been a system quarterback. Justin, we're going to go, though. But let me see tomorrow night. We're going to hold class a little longer because it's late night. All right?
All right, Ronbo, have a good night, man. 49ers, baby.
Oh, it's
4-0.
Tony. Yeah.
Keep
All right.
it going.
All right, Tony. You too, fam. All right. Hey, Dean.
Hey, Ronbo! We won! Oh!
No. It's just one of them great nights for winning.
Dude,
So
I
glad.
love it right now. Dude, okay. Player of the game, Nick Bosa, for sure, dude.
He's
Man,
ruthless.
when he did that like little flag wave thing when he sacked Mayfield.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, right on, dude, right on.
Payback. Got his butt.
Man, he was on fire. He was just like, he wanted revenge on him so bad, and he showed it too. Like, it was awesome. Like this whole game was amazing. Just everything that the Niners did. There were some bad things too that they did, but we won 31-3.
And it could have been way worse. That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
49ers have let teams off the list. They've had several blowouts in these 4 games. And they keep letting teams off the hook with bizarre mistakes. That's all right. It'll get better. I'm okay.
Ronbo, did you see too, like when the cameras went to Mayfield, he was like pretty much crying.
He
like,
looks so
every cameras went to him, he was like crying. It was so like he just started laughing. And I bet Nick Bosa is gonna like watch this and see Mayfield's face. He's gonna
love it.
Oh man, he's gonna love it. He's gonna be like, that was me. He's gonna be like, that was me. You know, so
Baker looked like he had no chance. And he knew he was outclassed. He knew there was nothing he was going to be able to do tonight. That's what's so funny. He had that look on his face, like, "What do I do, Coach? Coach, don't look at me."
Yeah. And then he put the backup in too. I was like, oh man, Mayfield just got it tonight, and I'm glad we took it to him too, because he was talking all that crap to Sherman and stuff too. You know, like, don't talk shit about the Niners, man. That's what you get.
Well, you know, he didn't really say anything about the Niners, but what he did say was he thought that him and his Cleveland Browns were going to be making a run for the Super Bowl, and they were talking like they were the next heir apparent to Tom Brady and his boys. I said, Baker, man, you... They think because they got everybody on the team now, that's all it takes. No, it doesn't work like that. So...
Man, when Breda, dude, when Breda went on that just first run, man, that was crazy.
God.
That was so crazy. He just went and just like, it was insane. See him doing that, just the first play, our first offensive play. Oh man, Breda killed it today, man. That was crazy.
They're gonna start keying on him now, though. They're going to start keying on him now because they're going to look for Breda as the ultimate weapon man. And I said Breda is up there with some of the best running backs in the league, not named Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, but everybody else, I'm sorry, Zeke is a good running back. I don't want to overstep this, but I'm not sure. Zeke's style is a little different, of course, but I'm not sure which one of them could be the most productive if they both stay healthy. I want to see what happens with this. So
yeah, well, and that whole line too for Dallas too. I mean, they open up holes for Zeke, you know, and they opened up holes for that other Dallas running back too. Yeah, whatever his name was. I forget what his name was.
Yeah, I forget his name too. But you know, that's what I mean. Breda has got that speed is brutal. Once he gets gone, that's it. I mean, even angles don't help the secondary.
Coleman did amazing too, man. I mean.
We got a 1-2.
Everyone does good in this running game. Mostert's had like great games too. Just like Coleman did amazing too.
Yes, indeed. Fam, we're gonna continue tomorrow. We're trying to keep it short tonight. Let me see tomorrow night. And
I'm gonna be back on Monday because I got to talk about Sherman. I'm pretty upset with him, other than the interception. Just gotta say, yeah, all I want to say is shout out to Kenny, my Oregon boy, and let's go get Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'll talk to you. Well, we'll see you next week then. All right. Bye, dude.
All right. Later.
Later. And we'll go to 401 Providence, Rhode Island. You know?
Yo, Ronbo.
Yeah, who is this?
Big Steve.
Big Steve. What's up?
What up? What's going on, baby?
You know, it's we got to the point now. I enjoyed the win, but I want it to be worse, and we did everything we could to make it mild beating. I don't want a mild beating. I want Robbie Gould to make those field goals. I want Dante Pettis to catch that pass. You know what I mean? These are things that would have made the score ridiculous. We should have said 40-something, nearly 50 points.
I agree.
Oh,
I know. We could have done a lot worse. We could have done a lot worse to him.
We'll get it. It's mid-season form we're shooting for. We're at the first quarter. By the second quarter, look out. Oh. But
honestly, man, it was a good game tonight. I'm a little worried about Jimmy G, though, to be honest.
In what way?
Well, I mean, you know, he's accurate when he has to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, He didn't do too bad. His completion percentages weren't that bad.
True.
But he's not throwing the ball out there like I want him to. You know, I feel like they're running on their they're leaning on their run game too much.
But that might be by design. You know, I got a feeling, Steve, if something's working, Kyle will stick with it. They could have went out a little more play action on that, but I think they knew after they had that game under control, go ahead and just brutalize them. Just run on them. Because it was too easy, you know? So Jimmy's going to have his days when he had to throw more. And when he did throw a perfect strike, Dante dropped it. And, you know, there's...
Oh, I know.
Jimmy's going to be fine.
That pass that he dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we would have had another 7 right there.
Yeah, and as long as that run game, you get that offensive line and the run chemistry going. This is the part of the season where it's good to do that. Going down the line further, when you play against your Saints and when you play against the Hawks and some of these other teams that are going to be real credible competition, you've got that ready. So play action will be more effective if this chemistry is built now. So I kind of think I see what Kyle's doing. He could have pulled some more plays out of the playbook, but he chose to go that route to run the clock out, number one, take some wear and tear off of Jimmy because Myles Garrett can hurt you if you continue to play with him. You know, I think it was all by design.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Hey, you know what, though? This feels great, man. It's been a long time since we could say we were 4-0.
God, long time.
So I'm just soaking this up, dude.
Long
I mean, the
time.
defense was amazing tonight.
Oh,
Nick Bosa fucking knocked it out of the park.
God, he's special.
Oh, my God. Wasn't that sweet?
God,
oh, my
yes.
Lord. And that
Bosa's...
first play of the game, Breida running for 83 yards.
Talking about letting everybody know. Woo!
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, we're for real. We're for real this season, man. I really think we could go all the way.
You know?
Absolutely.
Big Steve, I was leaning back. Everybody was talking. I was standing in the shadows. I was peeking over the top of the table like Kilgore, man. I wanted to believe it. I was supporting it, but I was still scared. You know, so I'm starting to be unscared now. Wow, these guys look tough.
Oh, yeah, man. But, you know, going back to what I was saying about Jimmy G, man, the reason I'm concerned is, I mean, the running game is hot. The defense is hot. But when they come against teams like we were just saying, you know, the Saints, Seahawks, we get the Falcons, the Packers in there. I mean, you know, we need Jimmy G to be a little more accurate. There was some balls that he dropped that, you know, some catches that could have been made. But, I mean, overall, man, I feel like even if they didn't have Jimmy G at his best, that running game could carry us all the way, just the running game itself.
And it'll all come together. Wait till he gets in midseason form. Jimmy needs a few more weeks because remember, he took the whole season off last year, and he looked great in 2017. I just think he needs a little more time. He's getting in there. So I think we'll see that.
He's feeling his groove.
Yeah.
Yep,
Hey, Big Steve. Hey, let me see tomorrow night, man. Can we keep it short tonight? Because it's late. My God, it's late. But who feels it when you win? Get back in it tomorrow if you get a chance, all right?
It sure does. All right, baby. 4-0. Let's go.
Yeah. Thanks, Big Steve. Talk to you later, fam.
All right, baby. Later, Ronbo.
Later. Emilio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey, quick. Can you and I go back to 2017 right quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Because it don't matter now. The pain has gone away. Go ahead.
This team is crap. We're not gonna mount this shit. Get Brian Hart the fuck out of here. We're not. It's just crazy. Now we're back in 2019. Can you believe this?
The difference is like night and day. Yes. And the Rams don't know it.
4-0.
But they ain't gonna be stopped. I don't think the Rams can stop this. I really don't. Because the confidence level's got to be going crazy in that 49ers locker room. And remember the Rams last year? How they beat us up and embarrassed us in front of the entire nation. Every play. Well, we got something to settle next week. I know they're ready.
I got one quick question for you. Are you ready for some lamb chops?
I'm so ready. And listen, put a little oregano on there too. Boy, I like my chops a little bit extra. You know? Chops.
we finna destroy the Rams. I'm over this. We won this. Who cares? Hey, on to the next. I'm ready to destroy the Rams. You know how much hatred I have towards the Rams.
Oh,
I want to
don't
destroy
we all?
them so bad. God,
And I don't want to leave no points on the table, Emilio. You know how we keep leaving points on the table with every team we beat? Even the ones we beat up. We didn't beat them up as bad as we would have.
That's the crazy part. We're putting up points, and then we're still leaving points on. It's just crazy. We have not seen this type of offense in over 6 years. The type of offense just putting up points.
It makes no sense, does it?
Can you believe it?
I do not believe it.
No, it
and
don't.
5 turnovers.
This is crazy.
5 turnovers against the Steelers.
And we still putting up points and winning games. Can you believe it? It's just crazy. It's just how bad I used to fight the team, and now it's just a whole different story. 2 years later, it's just amazing how we turned it around.
Emilio, their potential is off the hook. Wait till they stop fooling around. They're fooling around, Emilio. These guys are fooling around and beating teams up. Wait till they stop it. Oh, God. And Dante Pettis starts making that catch.
What's crazy? What I told you yesterday. Haters are still going to hate. And they're still going to hate. We're one of the most hated teams in the NFL since the Eddie DeBartolo days. It ain't going to change. We're always going to look at the 49ers. They're not as good as they are. Even when we're Super Bowl champs, they're still not going to say, oh, the 49ers are not great. I was like, man, we've always been hated on. Ain't nothing new. If you think this is new, something's wrong. You haven't been a Niner fan as long as you and I have. This has been going on for years, even decades.
Yes. Even when Montana was around. And then you get Derek Carr. You said, was it David Carr on NFL Network? David, what did you do to Joe Montana? Why you ranked him where on your list of greatest quarterbacks of all time? Oh, man, come on. Look at the offensive run back then. The NFL wasn't ready for that offense. Anybody could have went out there and ran it. Oh, Dave. Oh. JC just can't, like you said, the hate is there.
It's always been there. It's never not been there. It's always been there. Even people say, oh, yeah, I like Joe, but if you didn't have him, you guys would never be great. I'm like, you draft players, you pick up players, you sign players just to make the team great. It takes time to build, but
that's the way it works. Dude. Emilio, we got to go. Well, I tell you what, we're going to keep it quick tonight. I'm going to look for you. If you get some time, see you tomorrow, all right?
Yeah, I'm just yeah.
I know you're at work because I can hear you.
I said, I'm happy we're 4-0. We finna be 5-0. I'm ready for some Rams.
I believe it, too.
I'm ready for that.
All right, man.
I just want to demolish the Rams. I just don't like them at all. But
I agree.
Talk to you later.
All right, fam. Have a good night. Wait, roll this down. I see something with the NFC. Okay. Jay Blitz says 50-50. Jay Blitz 50-50. NFL Network is still calling us the 3rd or 4th best team in the NFC West. In the NFC. WTF. Fam, we have to ignore this unless you want to stay mad all the time. You know, you can't. You win games, it don't mean nothing. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony.
What's happening, brother?
Tell you, I'm sitting back here and I'm wondering, if we beat the Rams next week, I'm starting to appreciate the things that are being said about the 49ers. Now, they'll say good things about the Eagles, and they'll say good things about, of course, the Chiefs and Patriots. That makes sense. But everybody else, we're the 4th or 5th best team, 3rd or 4th. Okay, 3rd, I can go with that. Quite honestly, I don't know if we could beat a fully loaded Kansas City Chiefs team. But I do know everybody out there. Chicago, give me a break with the Bears. We could beat that team. But, what do you think about tonight's win? What did you gain from that? What did you get from that? I mean, what do you see in the 49ers?
Well, last time we spoke, Ronbo, I'm going to start it off, and I'm going to get you to finish it, all right? Because last time we spoke, I said to you that this game was going to be the 49ers taking out the what?
Monday Night Football.
The 49ers, this game was going to be the 49ers taking out the trash. Remember that?
Wait, I kind of do remember that now.
And we just took out the trash. I said to you, you guys are giving Browns too much recognition.
They did. And
another thing I'd like to say, Mike Florio, stick that one up, yeah.
Oh,
right?
God, I'm glad you reminded me of him. I've got several guys I want to tweet later, and I almost forgot about Mike and his son. Remember, we talked about that the other day.
That's right, Mr. Florio. Go past Ronbo's house, and he's got a bowl of doo-doo for you, mate. Lap it up.
I can't wait. I'm gonna listen to him tomorrow morning. I can't wait to hear what he says. Oh,
And we'll be a little bit kind for him. We'll put some rolled oats in it, so it doesn't
so we can't tell. Yeah, get a little fiber in there. These guys keep talking. If I were them, I would just stop it. And also, there's another program that comes on NFL Network, or not NFL, in NBC. It's called it's one of those shows where they predict games. And this one lady told, some guy says, I'm going to put $1 on the 49ers. Or no, he's going to put $100 on the 49ers. And the lady started laughing. Oh, the 49ers? I wouldn't bet $1 on the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. Well, this is week 4. I'm going to tweet her as well. Some of these people put their feet in their mouth, and they got to know 49er fans are going to come after them.
You better believe it, brother.
God.
But that block that Juszczyk and Kittle as well, they hit those two blokes at the same time, opened up that hole for Breida. That was just beautiful.
Oh, man.
That was beautiful.
I mean,
I got to see that. I was in the truck, but I got to see that little clip, and I went, whoa, yeah.
Oh, God,
but,
those schemes.
I think the most important thing for us is to and I've said it before, is to improve in increments every week, just a little bit every week, so that we don't peak at the wrong time.
Right.
We need to peak at the end of the season when it matters the most.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure they'll iron out all those little things. And Pettis, I think Pettis. You know what I really think, Ronbo, with Pettis? I think it's nerves. I think last year we had nothing to lose. And I think staying relaxed out there on the field and just have that mindset to be totally relaxed and just have a bit of fun. I think there's a bit of nerves running through him. That's
hey, Tony. I
that's
hope
why
that's
he dropped
this.
the ball.
But Tony, we're gonna stop. We're gonna keep it short and sweet tonight. And Tony, let's see you tomorrow night on SmackDown. Okay?
4-0, brother. 4-0.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go.
Yo.
All right. Shout out to the Empire, and thank you very much, Ronbo.
Thank you, Tony. Have a great day, too.
Thanks, brother.
Yo. Hey, let's go check out Raymond. Is it Raymond? I talked to Raymond. Raymond ain't been around a long time. Raymond, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. What up, Ronbo?
Raymond, you know what's up, man.
I'm out here. Man, you come on too late, and then it'd be hard for me to stay up.
And tonight
I'll be getting up at 4.
It's ridiculously
I
late
ain't going
tonight.
to sleep,
You must
man.
be just
I'm
getting
going
up.
to work like this, man. I'm on one right now, man.
Where you at now?
I can't believe this shit. I said I'm on one right now, man. And I'm on the 49er high, man. Ain't no way I'm coming down from this shit.
Oh, man.
Hey, Ronbo, I've been telling you all we need to do is focus on that defense. Look, yo, please don't be talking about no. This is another reason why, because some of the callers, man, they really get on my nerves. I really love my 49ers, man. I want to win, and I'm so thankful we got Kyle Shanahan, man, because him and Robert Saleh, however you pronounce his name, man.
Saleh.
And shout out to John Lynch, man, because you know how you play video games, right? Kyle Shanahan is the dude with the controller. He calling the plays out there. Man, I hope Juszczyk is good. And shout out to the backup, Mosley, man. Shout out to him, man. He made some big plays.
Did he look good tonight?
He stopped them from getting any kind of momentum. They were scared to play because the dude dropped the touchdown they had. Every time they thought they was going to do something, it was a problem. And then, come on, man, run that back. You had a wall. You could have made that touchdown. Man, Ronbo, this is what I'm saying, right? It was 31-3. We left 9 out there on field goal. We had a touchdown drop. That's I can't even count that fast. We supposed to spank them. Now listen, right? They got listen to me, man. They got the talent. I want to show the 49ers something. Take all that in. When you hear the comments, they have no choice but to respect. We're gonna take it, man, because Kyle Shanahan is out thinking. Kyle Shanahan had Bill Belichick by 20-something points in the Super Bowl, okay? And he got too cute on his own good. He learned from that. He toned it down. He took his foot off the gas. He took his foot off the gas when we had we could have stomped them all day. Myles Garrett was a no factor. You got to have 2 defensive ends on your team and a loaded defense to beat us. And you better have some offense to go with that. The Chiefs don't got that. So what is you talking about, Ronbo? We're going to run the shit out of their ass.
Good point.
They ain't nobody.
Good point.
We neutralizing all these guys, man. We good, man.
Chiefs
when Richard Sherman caught that
defense
interception,
is questionable.
I'm about to lose my mind, man.
I just,
I like to lose my mind, man.
Mahomes freaks me out. Every time I watch that.
Man, let him run. And Bosa freaks me out. And D4 was out there, too. Don't play.
I know.
Kawan Alexander was out there, too, now. Don't play now. Fred Warner was out there, too. It was fighting from all of my boys. Man, that was a team win. We don't play defense with no one person.
That's
we play
true.
all teams.
That's true.
But Ford was out there. Did you see the play where they just only rushed Bosa and Ford? Oh, my God. These Niners ain't fucking
And they
playing.
got there, too.
Shout out to Robert Salah. Sorry for the kids ain't up this late, Ronbo. Whoa, these boys ain't playing. And I'm hyped up, and I'm loving it. And I'm tired of hearing this wide receiver bullshit, man. I don't want to hear no Antonio Brown diva we created because Kyle Shanahan. Let me tell you something about this boy, Kyle Shanahan. He going to create one of these Debo Samuels is about to be a diva. They're going to get cut. I don't want that. Nobody is better than the Niners. The Niners, we do this as a unit. We don't need no big names over here. That's why they don't need to know about it. That's why we whooping ass and taking names. The Rams next. Let me tell you something. Tampa Bay, they put up 50 on them. Man, come on, man. Kyle Shanahan took his foot off the gas. I appreciate this.
That's right. Tampa
Appreciate
Bay
it.
put
Come on,
50?
man. Come on, man. Stop playing with this. Aaron Donald ain't going to do nothing because we running that zone read, play action. You can't touch my boy Jimmy, man. You can't touch him. That's why we should have got Derwin. I was telling you that, but nobody want to listen to me. That's another. They want to talk about wide receivers. Everybody want to be a wide receiver, man. Pettis better catch that ball, but if he don't, guess what? Richie James waiting. Because guess what? Kyle Shanahan, the one drew the play up. He the one picked the play. We don't need nobody, man. We need the minds. The minds is what win this game, man.
And they're going to do it, too.
Man.
Raymond, boy, I'm so delighted
I'm
to hear
fired
from
up,
you again.
man. I ain't going to
I can
sleep,
see
man.
that,
I'm
man.
going to work like this, man.
Raymond, we got to go, though, fam.
Boy, they don't listen to me, man. All we need to do is focus on that defense. The defense locked in. Boy, it's a bright future ahead of us.
It really is.
Go Niners.
All right, Raymond.
All right, bye.
Raymond, don't make me miss you, man. Get back in here as soon as you can, will you? All right, fam. Have a good
sir.
night.
Go Niners, man.
Yeah. And then Phil hasn't retired for the night yet. Phil's crazy about this win, too. Phil!
Yep. Just got home, Ronbo. Just got home.
God, Phil.
Oh,
this
what
has
a
been so much
crazy
fun.
night.
How long did it take you down the parking lot? I mean, Levi Stadium must have been rocking.
Oh, it was rocking. We were partying in the parking lot after the game, and we had to tell all the Cleveland fans, thanks for coming and thank you for leaving.
What they fill up? They filled up a half a box. You know what I mean? The Cleveland fans couldn't have thought. Well, maybe they thought. They might have thought they had a chance.
Well, they did it before the game. They were talking trash, but after the game, they were
quiet.
They were puppy dogs.
And you can say things so feel like, and you guys should be feeling good. At least it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. I mean, our special teams, we made some mistakes on special teams.
Oh, Phil, what was it?
A couple of them were due to the long snapper, and then one kick Robbie missed on his own. And,
he did miss that on his own. Okay.
The other thing, Richie James, he made some mistakes, returning punts and kicks, or a kickoff for sure that would have gone out of bounds. He caught it and stumbled out on the 10-yard line. But, I thought overall the game was good. I think Kyle took the foot off the gas towards the end there. He doesn't want to Rams. any film to look at things. So he kept it pretty vanilla.
Always got the. That's right. Why give them any more than showing him how fast
when the game's
and well
in
we can
hand,
run?
why give the other teams, the playbook?
Yeah, we can practice after the game. We don't need to practice on the Browns. Good point.
Exactly. I'm worried about Juice. I've heard now that it's a knee. He's going to go through an MRI tomorrow, but the good news is from Matt Mayoko was that they didn't diagnose it as an ACL.
Nah.
So usually they can tell right away.
Yeah, because usually when he went down, you could see it was going to be a severe bruise because he just bumped flat. There was no extension. There was no. Usually, for an ACL, you need to pull that tendon. He just bam.
But that guy
came down.
That guy is crucial. He is crucial to our run game. And the passing game. He's a pretty crucial player to our offense.
That's why he's
and
OW.
we need him.
I know.
I mean, that first block he made on the first offensive play for Breida to cut loose, I mean, he took down the defensive guy and just pancaked him.
Mauled him.
And the other thing I want to add is Kevin Coleman.
He looked good.
And I told you we need this guy.
You were right.
This guy.
No more argument on that.
He's a good player, and he's gonna help our team dramatically. And it's too bad. Excuse me. What?
No, I was gonna say, it's really funny because people want Jerick McKinnon gone and that type of thing. Well, it's out of sight, out of mind. While Jeffrey Wilson was in there, I didn't want to see him out. Well, Tevin comes in today, gets nearly 100 yards. People don't want Jerick McKinnon to see him. I still want to know why Shanahan wants him so much. I want to know, and we'll see. I guess next year, maybe. So
maybe I don't know. I think he's running out of time. But Trevin Coleman was a great pickup, and we got him under contract for next year. And I just think that he's a big part of our team, and don't discount it. And the other thing I want to add is, was I right on Bosa or was I right on Bosa?
You were more than right. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night, Phil, because we're going to make everything a little shorter tonight. So, Bosa's going to be like number one on the menu tomorrow.
He had 2 sacks, 5 rushes.
He had 3.
Some players don't have that for a season.
I know. I wish we could play Baker Mayfield every week.
Baker.
He really does not like Mayfield after what happened in Ohio State game. But anyway, hey, Phil, let me see you tomorrow night, and we'll spend a little more time. All right, Phil.
I just thought I'd call in.
I'm glad you did.
Still, and thanks, Ronbo.
Thank you, Phil.
Right.
Have a good night.
Later.
Night.
Bye.
Shake.
Ronbo. What's going on, man? Long time.
Shake, it has been a while since we heard from you. Shake, but even last time we heard from you, I think we were 3-0, right? And Shake, since we last talked, we are now 4-0.
Yes, sir. Can you put that up for me?
4-0. Fa la 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 la. Shake, listen,
yes, sir.
I got a feeling that Nick Bosa does not, for some reason, I get the feeling Bosa doesn't like Baker Mayfield.
No. That guy has a mouth on him, but he doesn't never back it up. Mayfield is, like Rex Ryan says, he was right about it. Overrated.
Hell.
Yes, and that's why he got benched. We benched him. Only 3 points, just like the sorry ass Rams do.
Hey, and didn't we make a mistake to get them within field goal or something? We made him a fumble or something, or what? What happened?
Yeah, fumble. Yeah, that was a fumble. What's that?
Did they make their way downfield on their own, or did we help them?
I think we helped them. We got a couple of penalties on there. Well, Nick Chubb definitely did his thing.
So it could have been a shutout.
Yeah, it could have been a shutout.
Chubb's okay. I got more respect for him now, as I think he got more yardage against the 49ers than any other running back so far. So
they pretty much, these Cleveland Browns offense, they brought the kitchen sink against this defense. They try to do all this trickery in the freaking beginning. And
me out.
It freaked me out a little bit too, but
I mean, you got OBJ throwing passes again. I mean, I saw him do it last week, but I think they'd be silly enough to try it again this week. I let a few weeks go by, but they tried it again this week. God.
Oh man! But the thing is, Ronbo, we beat their division, the Browns, the Steelers, the Bengals. We beat all that. The only ones left is the Baltimore Ravens.
And we're going to take that out. They can't beat the 49ers. I consider that as a potential loss. I don't anymore.
No. And, shout out to all the guys that are all the Nick Bosa train from the get-go, man. Like, we knew what we were getting. And the trust in Collins, Lynch, system that fits and giving havoc. That guy gets havoc. And when he was injured, and now he was back. He's fully healed.
Look like. Yes, I mean, that's such a different Nick Bosa. 100% compared to about 85% what we were watching. That was 85%. He was doing a good job. 100% Nick Bosa is just unbelievable. That's just crazy.
And I don't want to there's no debate here and this and that, but I just wanted to say whoever's other people wanted that they didn't get, like Derwin James, he's not a 49er, so get over it. Nick Bosa is here. Debo's here. McGlinchey's here. All these guys are here for this. Let's talk about these 49ers and whoever's on the other side, screw them. I was a Cortland Sutton guy. Now I say, screw them.
I remember that. I'm glad.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
hey, Cortland Sutton was last year's draft, right? 2018?
Yeah. 2018, yep. Yeah.
But you know what? I think people would have liked that better than Mike McGlinchey at the time. Nobody knew how we picked Mike McGlinchey. I see why they picked him now. When it comes to the run block, Mike McGlinchey is just a moose. I do like him for that. I wish he'd get his footwork together against pass protection, but otherwise, yeah, he's a good pickup.
Well, he went against the best today. He definitely got beat.
And limited him to 1 sack. Miles was not a factor in this game.
No. No maker. And the thing about our defense with Nick Bosa and Sherman, and then let me just say what Sherman said in his press conference. All these guys that hated on us about this team, don't change your ways of how you talk. Don't switch it and say the 49ers are back and they're good now. Keep it how it is. And Sherman is right about this. Keep on hating on the 49ers media. Do not stop. Because
fires them
up. Don't stop. Don't switch on that. Don't be fake. So, Ryan Clark, I'm looking at you, brother. But anyways, Ronbo, shout out to the faithful. Shout out to Night Owl Fan Club. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to Ronbo Sports. Thank you. Hit that like for Ronbo Sports. Sub, share. He's always lit. He's always getting lit when he gets touchdowns. I'll give him more touchdowns. And October 13th, we're going to destroy them. That's on my birthday, so I want that number 5. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Thanks, Shane.
Out to you.
I look forward to SmackDown tomorrow if you get some time. All right. Oh, God. This is so much fun. Who would have known we were going to go 4-0? If we get to 5-0, fam, I don't know, man. It's going to get crazy around here. Let's go over here. Shark Attack says, Julio, you wouldn't do nothing, son. What I run into there? What's going on between 49 Empire and Shark Attack? You guys be killing me on the chat. Sometimes I go back and read what's being said. That's entertainment in itself. It's like a whole other program. I can't read it and laugh now, though, because you guys... Listen, fam, I'm gonna go ahead, because it's late. I have some tweeting I want to do, some certain individuals, like you're probably going to do yourself. And we just have a good time with these people out saying bad things about the 49ers. As Richard Sherman says, don't stop talking bad about us. So y'all keep talking. Fam, hey, don't forget to hit that like, fam. I love them likes. Have a great night and see you tomorrow night on SmackDown. We're going to talk more about these San Francisco 49ers. No, that's not how I say it. Niners! for the win. 4-0. Let's go.